What's up, everyone? Another Void back with more Factorio, episode 39? Yeah, okay, 39. I'm actually sick right now. I think I might have COVID, which would be the 5th time I've had it. Don't tell anyone. But I just want to play this game, and I've been waiting to play. We actually need to pause because we got an issue going on that I was kind of off camera doing a lot of optimization. As you can see, you're looking at something you've never seen before. I put up a couple extra harvesters for trees, did a couple other optimizations and stuff, just trying to get that green science, well, agricultural science back to novice as fast as possible. You can see I'm already working on SPIDERTRON, so I've gotten a couple technologies since the last episode, and we're gonna work on those today. But just wanted to get this started. Now, the first thing I need to do is these trees are not very close to my base, and they're kind of attracting the locals, the pentapods. We got to go kill their bases, and because this place keeps getting attacked, and with lasers and stuff, it's not enough. I don't have walls; it's part of the problem. But I don't think I also watched this for like a few hours, and it seems like the bases don't expand. So once you kill the bases, that's kind of it. So if that's the case, we should be good to go after I kill these guys. There's only a couple of not very bad ones up here. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I've got my lasers on. But it was spawning kind of some... Oh, there's a big guy right there. Now, where's the base? I got it? So these guys are not that bad. They're not that easy, but they're also not that bad. You want to ram these guys is really what you want to do. But yeah, they're taking some pretty heavy damage from those guys. And that's what was stomping out my trees. That kind of big guy. But once we kill the bases, it's good. We're good to go. There's a couple other. I don't really want to attack those guys if I don't have to. Looks like they're coming down anyway. This guy, you want to just drive into his leg is what you want to do. See how much damage you get on that? This guy, you got to chase him down. I don't really want to fire. I have like 3 nuclear shells, but I don't want to fire them because I only have 3, and I can't get them very easily. So this guy's just a speed thing. Please don't. There we go. Okay, now let me look at... Where are these bases? Okay, I killed that base. It looks like I killed all the bases. It was only like 2 bases right here that I was having a problem with. I could kill that base. They're kind of far away. I don't know if I really need to kill them. Yeah, I went on to do it, because these guys are getting a little curious. Great, and come on, man. So there's the base right there. Okay. Take a lot of damage doing that. Let's kill this one too. Where's the base? There it is. Come on, let me through. But my guy can keep up with it. These guys don't do that much damage. What they really do is just destroy your stuff, right? It's not that they're going to kill me. There we go. Good. Let's kill this guy. Again, he's kind of trying to get away. He's actually pretty fast. I wonder if they get faster. Because it's pretty easy usually to chase these guys down. God, dude, you're driving me all through this crap that stops me. Fine, I'll just drive on this way. I know it's cleared out. Yep. Now he's going to start... Okay, see, I got my lasers in there. That should be able to handle that smaller guy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's done. Let's go back to base and do this other stuff. Let me check that off. Kill the dumb pentapods. Set tech queue. I already did that. SPIDERTRON Epic Biolab Super Soul. So I want to set that real quick because this is going to be done pretty soon. So I wanted Epic next. I really need to start getting into quality. I'll probably do that in the next couple of episodes because I really want to get some good quality stuff and reduce the size of some of my production areas and stuff. So then I want biolabs. So to get biolabs, let's down here. I'm going to need captivity, biter egg handling, and whatever. So let's get that. We'll, again, work on that fairly quickly. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need to capture a biter spawner. Okay. But I can't get super soil, I think. Or overgrowth soil. I call it super soil. No, I need to biter eggs. Okay. So that's good for now. We'll let that rip. And then when we capture a spawner, which I just killed 2 of them, which would have been nice to probably capture those. But that's okay. We got some good options. We can capture them by building like this rocket launcher thing or something that follows you and captures biter spawners or something. It's an odd process, and we'll see how it works. I haven't really done it before, so... All right, back at base. Okay, that's novice. I don't really care about novice. Novice can handle itself, actually. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to update the ships to use new fuel recipe from Leba's Science. So the way we're going to do that is, let's go up to the ships. First, we'll go to Gleba. And it's really, really simple, actually. All we have to do is change this ice recipe. There's a recipe now with ice that gives you also calcite. So we're going to change that. It's just this guy right here, right? And really, we don't need to change anything else. This only goes off when we have less than 20 ice. That's fine. We can just let it sit there and crunch away when it's ready. All we need to do here is add the calcite to here. So we'll do the same thing. Let's do filters, calcite only. Where are you? There you are. And then we're going to say, we'll do the same thing here when calcite is less than a certain amount. I think these are 40, or I think these are like 40 or something. Oh, 75. So we're going to set this to 40. When you have less than 40 calcite, because this only takes like 1 calcite per, so we don't need that many, right? Just 40 should do it. All right, what I'm going to do before I do anything is do that, copy, paste, and then I'm also going to do this, and then I need to make sure I copy this because it's supposed to read the whole belt. Read the whole belt. There we go. Now I can put it online. There we go. Boom. Okay, great. Now we can just change these to say, hey, I want you to use this new recipe that gives us 1,500 instead of just 75. So this makes it fill up a lot faster. Copy, paste, right? Same thing over here. We change the recipe. This one does 1,500 as well. So this is just way more efficient, way faster. And what happens is the ship will go back and forth a lot quicker now. There's a couple other things we need to update now as well, because we need to add another movement constraint here. We need to add this something that says all requests satisfied, because now we're going to go back and forth too fast, and the loading and unloading won't be done, right? So we need to add another condition that says, hey, if you're requesting something from the planet, wait for that to get there at least, right? You have to have fuel, and you need to wait for that to get there, or to drop stuff off. Once you drop equalize the ship, basically, then you can go. That way we don't fly around with a bunch of, not dropping off the science and stuff like that. So there we go. We added that. And I need to add it on the other ship too. Change requirements from 100% to 50%. So what that means is I don't need 2,000 in this anymore. Let's just do 1,000, because that just takes longer to ship up. Actually, let's just do 500. I mean, we don't need that much of this stuff. And for this, we'll do 1,000. That's one rocket full. And that way, because what it does is sit around and waits way too long, and the science just degrades. So it can go back and forth very quickly. It's not a problem. So let's just change those. Great. I think we're good to go now. All requests satisfied. Just waiting on that. Thrust oxidizers are just about there. So all we need to do is get like one. Yeah, it's going to be done. It's going to be done. It's super fast now. There we go. See? So let's go to Vulcanus and do the same thing. All right. So now these ships are upgraded. They'll be going back and forth a lot. And that should help us ferry the science back and forth a lot faster, so it doesn't degrade as much from Gleba. So the next thing I wanted to do is add copper and steel foundries to Gleba. So let's go back. We don't need all this stuff. We don't need old ways of we don't need furnaces. That's basically it. What we do need to do is just add more foundries. Like, why aren't we using these? They're very simple to use. All we need to do is that. That's literally it, man. And then we can just say, actually, this looks good. There we go. That's it. That guy's done. Yeah, plenty of space there. We're going to do the same thing, but for copper over here. Right? This is going to be a little bit different because we're going to have to take this out to make this fit correctly. And actually, I'd prefer this to be here, just to kind of fit with the other guys. And then we'll just do something like this. And pick copper. And then this is a little bit more interesting because we're going to have to drop something right here. So the way we'll do this, though, is like that. Should be pretty simple. There we go. This is enough copper and steel to just get rid of all the furnaces. What do we got? Why do we have destruction? Oh, okay. They're getting a little bit more advanced, it looks like. Well, they can't, I thought. So we got SPIDERTRON. Nice. We're going to work on that in a second. Let's just get rid of all this. We don't need any of this now. So I don't want to use the power, and I don't want to use... it's just a waste, right? This is not helping us much. So I'd rather just get rid of it. There we go. All right, so that's checked off. We can check that off. Change west trees to dump to belts. So One other thing I noticed is that the trees over here are using a lot of bots when they do want to harvest. Man, that's a lot of work. I'm going to do that off camera, actually. We don't need to do that off camera. I'm going to set it up to a belt system and just bring it into like right here so those bots don't have to fly very far. And that way we get more efficiency out of our bots. This probably screwed up the storage area here. How much space do we have? Oh, we have plenty of space. Yeah, we're good. All right, now we're going to get the SPIDERTRON, baby. We're going to build a SPIDERTRON. So I really wanted to do this at Novice when I'm standing on Novice, but we'll just try to do it here, I guess. Let's see. I'm sure it's over here, right? SPIDERTRON? No, it might be here. Yeah, there it is. So what do we need? Fish? Why would you need a fish? It's so odd. You're using the brain or something? Portable fission reactors, exoskeletons, radars, rocket turrets. Okay, no problem. We're going to need rockets too, because we don't have a rocket factory set up or anything. So what I'm going to do, because I can't build this here. I wonder if I can ship fish. Well, because I want to ship some SPIDERTRONs to other planets. So I guess let's go to Novice and see if I can just make this there. I don't know. This is going to be wild. Let's build rocket dudes here. Where can we build these? Where should we build these? Probably right there, right next to these guys right there, right? Let's build rocket turrets. They, again, should be... Actually, that might be over here. Yeah, rocket turrets. Rocket launchers. I think I'm going to need this anyway, because I think this is what I use to infect the spawners. So rocket launchers first. I mean, I guess we can do that. We should probably expand this. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's do this again. Oh, carbon fiber. I don't have carbon fiber. This is way too much. I hate when it does this. Just set all these to 100. I wish you could say max 100 or something. That's fine. This could be 100. I need to do carbon fiber on Gleba to get this. Let's do 30 here. I don't need 7 million of these. There we go. Okay. So we're going to have to make carbon fiber, but I don't think I have carbon fiber as a tech tree here. Do I? Maybe I do. I don't think so. It should be way down here. Oh, I do. Okay, I already got this. So how do you make this? Carbon and mash. Okay, well, I can... How do you get... Oh, I can make carbon on the planet, then get mash, and we make it in a biochamber. Okay, let's start making carbon fiber, because we're going to have to get that anyway, right? Let's just bow out of this. Okay, so carbon fiber. We're going to make it with a biochamber, dude. Where is... We have space over here, I guess. We can make it right here. All right, we're going to make carbon fiber. Boom. Oh, first we need to make burnt spoilage. Right, carbon. Are there other ways to make carbon? Well, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Are there other ways to make this? I don't think so. Carbon. Nothing. Okay, yeah, you have to make it in a biochamber. That's kind of unfortunate, because we don't really have a lot of spoilage flying around. What are we doing? We're going to want this 10, right? And then I'm going to want... How much spoilage does this take? 6. So I'm going to want 20 spoilage here. 20. Because this stuff doesn't really die either. So, I mean, we could do 40. Cool, they're launching rockets. That's awesome. This is not going to be fast enough. I kind of want it to go like that. So we also need mash, right? Oh, no, that's the carbon. And then, yeah, we can cut this. We don't care. All right, we want one of these. We don't like that. Actually, let's change this to that. There we go. Can't reach. Ugh. Where are you? There you are. Okay, there we go. Updated. That means we are going to need this to say, look, I only want you to make carbon when you have, like, less than 100, let's say. Carbon, less than 100, because you're just going to produce all day if you make more than 100. There we go. All right, now we can do... This guy, yeah, he's getting a little beefy right there. This is really a new spot, and we're kind of going into our other guy. I could do it right here. I really want to cut and paste that then. I don't care. Let's just do it here. Let's do, that. There we go. Alright, carbon fiber, right? We'll do, again, 10 of these. And then you're going to need... Carbon doesn't do anything. Let's do like, I don't know, 20 carbon's probably fine. 50 would even be fine, actually. Let's do 20. We don't want too many. And then for mash, let's do, again, we'll do like 20 because we don't want this stuff to spoil. It will spoil over time. Let's do that. And then we're going to say, look, why don't you keep going? We're going to need a lot of this stuff, like at least 1,000, because I'm going to be moving 500 at a time. So I'm going to want 1,000 of this stuff, which means we're probably going to need to make more because it's not going to be enough. Where the hell is it? It should be like right here, you'd think. It's not down. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. When it's less than 1,000. All right, you're going to keep making it. So we're going to need a new bank of those. We're going to need a lot more spoilage, too. I don't want to put them over here, is where the rockets go. Could put them here. What if we also had some storage down here? I mean, that's fine. I think it's fine. Let's just cut this guy. Let's make... How much carbon do you need per carbon fiber? 1. Oh, well, that's good. So we don't need that much. Why don't we do this? Let's do this guy over here. We'll do 3 and 3. How about that? That way, it should be easy to get 1,000. It shouldn't be that hard. Because we're only going to need carbon fiber every once in a while, so it shouldn't be that bad. Why do I have all this stuff on me? I don't need any of this. All right, so we only need, I mean, 1,000 of this is really not that much, so I think we're fine. Why don't we let's copy paste this 2 more times, because we are going to want to kind of burst it out there when we do want to burst it. There we go. Something's in the way. Yeah, this thing. Let's see how much carbon we have built up in the system now. I think we can do it like this. Do we have any? We should have carbon fiber start building up in here. There it is, 58. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add to this guy to say we want 500 carbon fiber as well. Carbon fiber right there. We want this. We want 500. Right? Good. And then we need to add it to novice down here. You say, look, you need to go get it. We need you to have... And also, let's just do 500 of these two. We don't need like 1,000 in here. Let's just do 500. We only need 20 of these guys. Again, this is too many. 20 of these. Again, we're storing these in other places, so we don't need that many here. 2,000 spoilage? Oh, that's in case it spoils while it's on the ship. Let's do this. Well, 2,000 fine. Whatever spoilage is on the ship, it will bring down. So we only need 1,000 of this too at a time. We don't need that much. White we can do. Well, white we can just do 2,000 as well. These things are going back and forth fast now, so we can cut this down. There we go. Now we're going to want carbon fiber, right? We want 500 of that. The thing is, it fills this thing up over time. That's why I want to be very careful here. So can you add expansions to this thing? So now we have more space. That's much better. I thought we were going to run out. We don't have any carbon fiber here yet. We'll go check on that in a minute. Here's another thing I set up. Any spoilage that comes in, because you can actually get spoilage off of this. When my agricultural science sits around, it will spoil. You don't see any now because it funnels all down here. It actually pulls spoilage out and puts it in this little belt here, and then all goes into this thing that pushes it out and gets it destroyed, so we don't have any problems with that. Okay, let's go back to Gleba now and see how we're doing on... Actually, we'll go here. How are we doing on carbon fiber? Not enough fill a rocket. Just about, though. I think 500 fills a rocket, please. Hopefully it's not 1,000. I think it's weird that the number goes up, then goes back down. Like, why is it doing that? It doesn't spoil. Yeah, this thing's really slow, but we don't need a lot of this stuff. We only need a little bit. So there we go. On the way, 500. That should get here, and then we're on our way. There we go. It's taking off right now, actually. Pretty cool. The rocket is still cool. It's got to be one of the coolest things in the game. No matter how many times you've seen it, it's just super cool to watch it lift off. And then this thing's going to come down. We'll be ready to go. You know what I didn't do? I'm not throwing off any of this stuff. I probably should do that, like right here or something. Right? I've got everything else getting thrown off, but not the, whatever this stuff's called, I always forget. Calcite. In case we get too much calcite. What should I set it at? What do these guys set at? 100? Yeah, if I get over 100, I should probably throw it off the side. And these different ones? Yeah, those are different. So we'll put calcite, like, down here, probably. Let's do like this. Let's say, filter calcite. Right, and then you're going to do this. When calcite is greater than 100. Alright, there we go. So now if I do this, it'll only pull it off if it's greater than 100. That's fine. Okay, cool. So now we're going to novice. We're almost there. See, this is fast now. It just goes right back and forth like that. There we go. We launched the carbon fiber. And the science comes down into our expanded little base on the ground here, our base ops. And they've got that cool animation. I think all their newer stuff has a lot more animations, and that's cool. Team's larger, so that makes sense, right? So these guys should move the carbon fiber away now. Now, we don't have a carbon fiber pickup, so we're going to need that. Let's get that going. All right, so these will each have 500 in them. That's more than plenty, in my opinion. And then these will have 2, and you can request from the buffer chest. Okay, cool. All right, so that moves it off of here, so it'll go get more. It only got 300? What did it do with the other ones? I'm already requesting them over here, I think. So now we should have rocket launchers, right? We do. We have rocket launchers, like 5 of them. Nice. Okay. So now that we have rocket launchers, we should be able to make a SPIDERTRON, and I kind of want to do that over here because that's something I'll be sending up to space, unless I have others. Where's the tank? Because I know I have a tank thing. There's the tank. I could do it right here, right? Because I'm doing that up here as well. So why don't I just copy this and paste it over again? Well, I don't want that. How about this? How much? I can get one more, right? Let's do that, except I want this to be the SPIDERTRON. Nice, okay. We need fish. Well, I know how to get a fish. This should be pretty easy. And I don't need 6 fish. Let's put this to 2 as well. I don't need that many. Radars. I only need... I mean, that's probably fine. 6 fish. Yeah, they're going to rot. That's for sure. But we want... let's make... no, that's good. I want to leave this the way it is. How do I do... How do we rot? How do I do something... Because fish spoil. I could do a spoilage over here, like this. Let me just say only spoilage, right? Only spoilage, and then I can put down one of these guys. Let's see, where are they? This guy. I could do the same thing here. Say only spoilage. There we go. Like, there we go. Okay, so that'll clear any spoilage out from fish. Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff coming in. I don't have exoskeletons. Let's just do them over here, I guess. I'm running out of space, kind of. Exoskeletons. There we go. Yeah, those are easy enough. Man, I'm really concerned about that. Yeah, see, we don't need that much, man. Jesus. Let's do 20, right? Let's do 100 of these. That's still 2 stacks. 10? No, we need more than 10. All right, cool. And then we're going to say, doot. Boom. Okay, same thing with this guy. Doot. Trash unrequested. Cool. Now we have legs. Pretty much everything we need. We need fish. The way to get fish that I'm going to use, at least. So I'm just going to go out here and say, kill some fish. If I can. Yeah, there's some right there, actually. Let's just say, kill these fish. Now, they're going to rot. I think they spoil. Now, I hope I can load them in ships, because what I'm going to do is send one to Gleba. And that way I can jump in it right away. Now, I'm going to need rockets, and that's something I'll have to make. But that's fine. We'll do that on all planets as needed. All right, here they come. Is it going to come right into the SPIDERTRON? That'd be tight. Yes. All right, all we need is legs. What's going on with legs? Aren't you making legs? I don't know why, but these blue chips, you know why? The blue chips are coming from all the way over here. See this blue chip thing? Look, get rid of those. Get those out of there. Get all this stuff out of there. Why are you putting this in here? That's not a place to put this stuff. That's only for the train, bro. Let's go make sure we have enough storage, too. I think the storage might be filling up over here. No, we have plenty. Yeah, there's plenty of space. Why are these here? Get rid of these. There we go. Okay. We should get SPIDERTRON stuff now. We should get legs. Okay, we're getting legs. They're going in. How many do we need? We need... Should be 8, right? 4, that's it. Okay, well, that's 2 each. Okay, that makes 8 legs. That's cool. Do fish spoil? Yes, damn. Okay, they're 2 hours at least. We have more fish in here. We can make tons of these things if we can just hurry up. There we go, making legs like a mad dog now. We got a SPIDERTRON. We already got one. Let's lock this off. We don't want that many. All right, now, can I actually move one to the ship? Can I launch this? I don't know. Let's request it for this guy. Let's request it here, actually. Well, it might go to the wrong spot, so we'll put it here for now. I just want one SPIDERTRON. Can I do it? I think so. I think it'll do it as soon as it gets there, I guess. Oh, these are on their way. Yeah, on the way, 500. We're going to be doing these carbon fiber back and forth a lot because each one of those boxes, if you noticed, I requested 500. So it's going to be a lot of trips back and forth. I'm not worried about it. We can make this stuff all day long. It's not like it's going to run out. Gleba's the only place that you get renewable resources. You never have to reset patches, except for stone. That's it. But we only use stone for landfill, and soil, so it should be fine. Okay, we're here. It's on the way, actually. On the way 1, available on planet 1. We should get a SPIDERTRON here. That means we're always going to have a SPIDERTRON on the ship. So what I'm going to do is when this gets here, I'm going to switch this over to Novice General. That way both ships will have SPIDERTRONs on them. Then I'm going to request it down as well. So we're ready to go as soon as this gets here. Here we go. SPIDERTRON on board. Very nice. I'm so glad you can actually transport those. I thought maybe it'd be too big or something. All right, so over here, let's request one. Right, or it's just going to stay on the ship, right? Oops. Okay, I can't interact with it. All right, for here, we only need 500 of these because this is taking up way too much space. Let's say we only want 500 of those. We also want a SPIDERTRON 1, right? That'll be great. Nice. All right, we're here. There goes my SPIDERTRON. Gonna wait down here in Gleba to receive it, and then we'll drive in it. And I need to see. Actually, it's gonna need all kinds of stuff like nuclear stuff and all that, huh? We might have to steal some from the tank because we won't need the tank now. So, all right, got my SPIDERTRON. There it is. Let's put it in my inventory. I've never had one of these before, by the way. Super cool. I know a lot of you guys probably have, and you're like, it's just a SPIDERTRON, bro. Let's kill that. I don't need that. Where did it go? There it is. Here's my SPIDERTRON. Nice. Build a SPIDERTRON. Very cool. Now let me get in it. Let me get in it. Nice. It doesn't move very fast, but that's okay. Wow, lots of rocket launchers. Lots of logistic space here. Like, I want to get like an epic SPIDERTRON or legendary SPIDERTRON. That'd be really cool. Also armor and stuff like that. So that's another reason I want to do epic quality. I don't really know equipment size what to put in this thing. I'm gonna have to research it off camera. But when I come back on the next episode, we'll see this thing in action. I mean, what I could do, does it crush things? Oh, it walks over things. That's even better. It doesn't slow you down, right? That is so cool, man. You can also set these up with lasers and stuff, and you can take them all over Novice and like kill bases really easily. So it's gonna make it easy for me to expand as well. I do have want to expand in the future, so this will make it way easier. Just get like 10 of these and just walk them around the map and just blow everything up. All right, I thought it would be kind of messed up to make you wait an episode to see this thing work. I mean, the whole point of this episode was to build this thing. I'm not gonna even show you what it does. So off camera, I got this thing set up with a whole bunch of rockets and stuff. The way you speed this thing up is with legs, so that's great. It's going to actually move faster. I got a couple parts from the tank on here, obviously. And then this is why also I want to work with quality on this thing. You can expand the equipment grid, really large expansion to this thing, and that'll let us get like more shielding and more legs and stuff like that, make it really cool. But what we're going to do, you can also pilot this remotely. So once I get some of these set up on Novice as a group,
I can just grab them all, I think, and like move them all as a group. I'm not positive on that. And I also have my lasers in just to make sure I don't die. So, wow, that's super fast with 3 legs. Yeah, I want to get way more legs in this thing, obviously. Let's go kill some stuff real quick, and then we'll shut the video down. Okay, there's something off in the distance. Probably should go this other way because... Wow, this thing is so fast. It's way better than the tank, for sure. The problem we don't want to have is we have to go too far away to kill something. Right? So I'm going to do lasers and rockets at first. But... I'm going to try it with rockets only. I just want to make sure I don't die, is really what I'm trying to do here. So I think I can... Yeah, I don't care. I don't even care about cliffs anymore. Okay, here's something. Let's kill it. It's kind of small. Oh, it's a big thing. Fire. Nice. Oh, the rockets just destroy that thing. Oh my god. Okay. Let's take off those and put legs on. So now I have no lasers. I'm trying to like sneak up on something here. Okay, there he is. Oh my god. That is like... Yeah, he's dead. Wow, that's so fast. And they auto-target, it looks like. Where's the... let's not kill that. I don't want to kill all the bases around here because I might need those bases. This thing is so sweet, man. I can't wait to put these on Novice and just walk around and kill stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.